When the student is ready, the teacher will come. But there will be a day where the teacher will not arrive, so the student must be willing to teach himself and become the teacher. The end is painful, but the beginning is a breath of fresh air. Perhaps the definition of insanity is the complete negation of the self, traversing through the dark cave with no torch and crying out to the walls in hope of being handed a new torch. There are souls who wander without inhabiting a vessel. They find a way to pull our emotional strings and watch us suffer. Luckily, there are souls who watch with sympathy and compassion and wash over us with a healing wave. And there are souls who purposely left their vessels to torment themselves with the body they inhabit. They stare at the body, still, empty, lifeless. These souls realize the truth that they inhabit a machine. The garden is the only representation of the human soul and mind. It is not just what you plant in the soil, but how rich your soil is. Fresh, fully nutritious, and deep soil determines how much you shall reap. The gardener can freely plant whatever she chooses, a seed of nightshade or an apple seed. The gardener knows that whatever she plants and how rich her soil is, she will greatly reap. This is said for the soul. Whatever thoughts are planted in the mind will sprout those thoughts in great abundance, which then the soul will take on. If the mind is weak, unstable, low in nutrition, and is emitting negative thoughts, so too will the soil, which will affect the heart. Take care of your garden, the soil. Carefully observe and know what you plant, because the land will return what you have planted. You will eat what you have planted, and the body must take either in poison or a healthy fruit. Choose your poison. That is all that death asks of you. It takes one sip, a sting in the throat, then peace. Nothing. End. A new day is always on the horizon. Night is a reflection of day, a rotation in the cycle. Physical activity teaches the body of the four elements. Fire, the feeling of heat in your muscles. Water, liquid leaving the body. Earth, destruction of the cells in order for the creation of new cells to begin. Air, the breath blowing from the mouth and nose. A cycle of destruction and creation, one of the mind and one of the soul. The end of a human life is relatively short in the infinite realm of time. Losing the love of your life isn't an easy process, but it gets better with time. Sorrow is equally as important as joy. Pain is a reminder that our heart is also a component of our emotions, just as much as the brain.